Hey guys, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here, and I'm just getting started with a little bit of warming up. Hopefully you've done a little warm up than this. I'm going to quickly show what the workout is because some of you guys are going to be repeating this several times, so I don't want to bore you with the intro. All right. But I'm going to show you how to do this strength training workout using a band as the starting point, because most people can get access to a band, for this. But I'll also show you how I think all these exercises can be done with dumbbells as well. So if you have dumbbell hand weights, you could do this workout with just that if you don't have a band. So I'll show you that, both those options, and some places where a barbell would actually work best, where it's kind of it's more favored by me to actually work with the barbell with some of these exercises. So I got some of this stuff scattered around. This is what we are doing in our in-person classes. I'm gonna do a couple jumping jacks here. And so our in-person classes are doing this workout for this month, and it's really gonna hit the legs pretty good, but certainly all over the upper body. You're gonna notice the upper body, pretty good on this one, all right? But we do have two exercises that do hit the legs pretty solidly, all right? So first exercise is gonna be a lunge chest press. So we're doing it with a cable machine in classes. If you have a cable machine at home, go ahead and do this one off of that. But I'm gonna show you how you can use a band to mimic a cable machine, all right? So this right here, we got this band. So this band has soft handles. So if you see on here, these handles, they're soft right here. So this little plastic part could get closed in a door, and then you can work off of that. I have an upright post, so if you're in the basement or something like that, and you've got a post you can loop it around, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna loop it around the post, and I'm gonna send that one handle through the other handle, and now I've got a secure anchor there. All right, and so that basically gives me a cable machine right here with my band. All right, so either closing the door or looped around something. And just make sure that door is a trustworthy door and nobody's gonna come open it while you've got tension on that band, because that would really not make your day. All right, so we're gonna start off with that one. I'm gonna show you the first round with that, and I'm gonna show you a stability ball dumbbell press for the second round, just so you can see what that looks like. I might just finish off with the band. All right, so let's just hit it. I'm gonna talk through it as we do it. Ready, set, and go. We got 1 minute one side, 1 minute the other side, 1 minute rest. So I'm pressing out here. I'm gonna step forward, maybe just a tiny bit more. Shoulders down, chest out, and I'm punching forward here. All right, so I'm gonna come towards the camera, maybe just a tiny bit. You get a chance to see how I am doing this. My arm's not way out to the side. I'm not going back too far. Don't let the elbow go behind your body as you're doing this. I'm pressing away right into here. I'm not turning myself a whole lot while I'm doing this. I'm locking it in pretty good as I'm doing this work. So one of my favorite things is the core part of this. Sometimes people start to lean forward and do this while they do the chest press. Try to stay upright and you'll get that core in there really well. All right, so let me show you again here. Let's keep it going. Still got some time left. Time is rolling there. Time is muscle. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out, load that up. Now sink down if you want an extra challenge. And I may have missed that part of that first one. So the chance to get the legs going a little bit here, all right? So there's 1 minute one side. I got another minute for the other side. So I'm gonna spin around, grab the other hand so it's opposite foot forward. All right, so right now I've got the band in my right hand, left foot stepping forward. I'm gonna sink down a bit and press away there. Now if this is too easy for you, it actually is a little bit too easy for me. I can phase out of this and go to two handles in one hand. Oh boy, oh boy, and I gotta step back a little bit because that's actually really hard. All right, all right, so I could do it that way as well. Or you could add a second band to it, maybe hold on to two handles from two different bands maybe. Oh, shoulders away from the ears, chest out, abs in tight. Try and keep good posture, sinking down, enjoying some of that leg stuff going on there too. All right, minute to rest. Next interval, I'm going to show you. You can just do it with the band again, or if you don't have a band, you'd be like, how do I do the other one? Well, now I'm going to show you. So if you have a dumbbell, it can be a decently heavy weight. All right, with a band, the farther out you go, the harder it gets. The farther back you go, the easier it gets. So you can adjust the tension a little bit that way. I just don't have enough room maybe to take it too far. Now with the dumbbell, you're going to want to adjust that, find the right spot for yourself. And with that, we got about 24 seconds till we go again. You know, for me, I'm gonna have about 50 pounds on here. If I'm really cranking, I tend to take up a little bit more than that, but I do have to talk while I'm doing this right now. All right, so for a lot of people, you know, 10 pounds, you know, would be a pretty solid starting place, you know, and then, you know, 10, maybe go to 15, go to 20, you know, and you can raise it up from there. All right, so I'm gonna grab a hold, both hands on there, walk out, head and shoulders on the ball, press it up, come down, press back up. The abs are in nice and tight. Now it has a similar benefit as the cable press in that it's one-sided, and it still gets some of that work to the core too. So I got a minute here. Now you don't have to be able to do the whole minute, but we are looking for a good quality 10 to 15 reps. All right. So if you're just pounding through them too fast, maybe the quality's not there. Nice. Well, this is getting to me good. Shoulder away from the ear, chest out, same stuff. You know, it's almost the same exercise. We just changed the angles there. Or if you're doing the band press, it's the opposite foot forward as you're doing that. All right, so switch sides. Timer went. Let's get the other side going. Don't waste too much time in between. But sometimes if you do your 15 reps, you might have some extra seconds to pause before you do the other side, before the time runs out there. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out. The goal on this is to begin challenging how heavy this is. All right, so if I can get 15 reps, that's wonderful. But if I can go heavier and get 15 reps, I should do that. All right. So if you notice that you can do 15 reps and then some, and you're running out of time, most of these intervals, go heavier. Shoulders away from the ears, chest out. Don't let the elbow go behind your body. All right, so that's true for the band or this one. Don't let the elbow go behind your body. It tends to overload the front of the shoulder when you do that. All right, puts it in a bad position. All right, little rest break. Woo! All right, so yeah, I'll finish off with the band again there. All right, so there's a dumbbell, and you gotta have one heavy one at least. See, there's adjustable dumbbells you can get. I do like those as far as, you know, maybe something for home. That way you don't have a full dumbbell rack, but I have, for some of the other exercises, I have some freestanding dumbbells over here. That can be pretty good. All right, so I'll show you the last set with the band. If you don't have either, you could do, you know, some kind of one arm push-up thing on a counter or something like that. You know, if an elevated surface, you get the one arm on there. But it is really tough to maintain posture. Most people just launch their shoulder up and they can't get it back down. So that's why I'm not really showing you that one a whole lot. All right, we got another couple seconds, and we'll try it again here. Last set, third set. Here's the doozy. Abs in tight. Sink down a little bit, get a little more legs in that. Shoulder in the air, chest out, elbows not going behind my body. I'm not turning as I do this too much. Keeping things locked in. Chest full of air, almost like you took a big breath of air. All right, so now third set, I'm starting to smoke out a little bit. Got a little bit harder option. So close to my 15 already, and you might be too. But I'll do a couple more just because we got time, might as well. Oh yeah. Woo! All right, other side. Other side, we'll go right into it. Take that step, try to get low. Now don't lean into it too much. Stay upright. All right, looking good. Woo. All right, got a couple more seconds. Might as well use about 15 seconds. I'll do a couple more just for fun. This is fun, by the way. Productive work is fun. All right, we got rest. Next exercise, we got squats next. And I'm going to show you how to do a squat with a band to make a little more resistance. Then I'm going to show you squat with dumbbells. Then I'm going to show you the squat with a bar. All right, so get your band ready. Squat with a band. You're stepping here. Squat with a bar is probably one of the easiest. You put it on your shoulders, kind of like most regular squats. Squat with a band, you're going to get yourself set up. You're going to pull up and loop the hands underneath. And now I've got a little extra resistance for my squat there. Try to make sure those hands, each side is fairly even. You know, with that. And we're going to do a set of squats. We're going to do 1 minute of squats, 1 minute of calf raises. So you need like I got little benches over here. I'm going to do my calf raises on. If you got a stair or something like that, a step, you know, in your house, that's a great spot to do your calf raises, all right? Or if you got like a cinder block or something, something good and solid. All right, so here we go. 1 minute on squat. Push that butt back, squeeze those knees out, back nice and straight, coming down and up. If you got dumbbells, you know, you could hold them up here, or you could hold them down in here if it's dumbbells. If you got a bar, it's up on your shoulders almost like my hands are set right now. Dropping in, squeezing up. Now, if you're pretty good at squats and you can't find enough resistance at home, do more where you hold the bottom. All right, do the hold the bottom, do some halfway ones, things like that. That'll get the legs toasted up even more. All right. So if you need to challenge it, really work on improving your posture. So if you don't have that much external weight, really dig into how well you're doing it. All right, as I'm doing this, trying to keep my back nice and straight, dropping my butt back, knees aren't going in front of the toes. Get my squat right in there. Dropping in, squeezing up. Dropping in, squeezing up. There you go. Squat's the main one for this one. Calf raises like a bonus. I'm gonna move this behind so you can see a little bit better. Up on here, dropping my heels, squeezing up. Drop my heels, get a little stretch, squeeze up. All right, if you want some extra challenge, you can do one leg at a time. You wanna do like 15 on one foot, 15 the other foot, and then 15 together. If you can manage that all in a minute, good for you. I'll stay with 2 for right now, but then maybe on the next set, I'll do the 15, 15, and 15 there. Dropping in, squeezing up. Getting a full stretch as much as I can, at least until my heels hit the ground, and full squeeze up. Get really up high on that squeeze. Lift up onto the toes a little bit there. Full extension. Use how big your feet are. My feet are really big, so I can get really tall when I do this one. Whew. Drop in, stretch, squeeze up. Drop in, stretch, squeeze up. All right, so we got a minute rest. And if you really have a heavy weight with the squat, you'll need that minute rest. All right, you'll go, okay, I got that. So we're doing the barbell squats in class. I'll show you that one at the end. Right now, I'm going to show you the dumbbell squat. All right, so like I said, now you don't have to keep changing like I am, but I just want to show you these. Each different version. You can just keep doing the same version. It's fine, and make progress on that. Find ways to make it tougher. So the band, you can step on more of the band, so it's tighter on the sides. And with the dumbbells, you get a heavier one. So I'll show you the supported up here squat, and I'll show you the down low here squat as well with the dumbbells. All right, we got 10 seconds or so, and we'll hit our second set on the squats. Woo. All right, set the feet. Get your weight ready. Here we go. Butt goes back, knees go out, coming up. Now, range of motion is big. Posture #1 priority, right? If you don't know that, watch that basics video again. All right, posture #1 priority. Then range of motion. We want to get deep in there too, while keeping good posture. All right, so dropping in and squeezing up. So I'm resting these on my shoulders just a little bit, so my arms aren't having to hold all that weight. All right, but you can also do down in here. You drop in and squeeze up, right in there. All right. Now, when you're doing that, there can be a tendency to want to round the back. Keep those shoulder blades pinning back. If you do that, hands low with the dumbbells here. Dropping in, squeezing up. Do a couple more up here too. I do like these ones. Ooh. All right, so we got calf raise now. Let me do a couple more just because I like it. All right, so I'll try to get the 15 in. Let's see if I can get it one. And you need something to hold on to while you're doing this. You probably don't have that good a balance. Oh yeah. All right, other side. Now it's a little bit quicker tempo if you're gonna do one, the other, and both. Which does get the good toasty feeling. All right, double. Still try to squeeze up high. Woo! Dropping those heels, squeezing up. Woo! Yeah, we get a good tempo there. Burns pretty good. Rest break. We'll take it easy for a moment. And then we're gonna hit those 2 again. I'll show you with the bar this time. I'm gonna grab a bar from over across the way. It'll take me a second to get it out and a second to put it away, but see the bar squat. The bar squat is it's the same squat basically, right? I mean, the same positions, all that, just a different device there. The barbell squat allows you to load it heavier though. All right, so when you have a bar, you can load the plates on. Now, I don't really ever squat. I'm gonna squat without anything around me, but typically I don't ever squat. I'm gonna go a little bit later than my max. I don't ever squat really without being inside the squat cage. So even at home in our basement, we have one of the cages like we have on the sides here, just so if I get stuck at the bottom, I got something that's gonna catch me, or at the very least I have a bench behind you. But get ready to ditch it if you don't have some kind of protection there. All right, so let's go. Start the squats. Drop it and come on up. All right, a little behind here. All right, dropping in. Push that butt back. Squeeze up. Dropping in. Squeeze up there. Nice, smooth, good postures. Not breaking down in position there. Nice. Squatting. Love the squat. Really helped out my back a lot. Helps me keep my back straight and train my legs to stretch more. So the bottom of the squat, one of my favorite places to hang out. It's hard. It's not like pleasant, but the benefits are big. All right, dropping back, chest out, butt out, knees out, the 3 outs. All right, on the heels, knees out, chest out. All right, calf raise. Put this bar back. Start those calf raises. Find your bench there. Now when you're doing calf raise and you're holding onto something, try not to push yourself up with that something. Now, if you do get to a place where you want to add a little more, you can bring a dumbbell into it. Works especially good when you do one-legged. All right, because I can feel balance by holding on to something. But I can drop and squeeze and get a little bit more into that calf muscle. It can be a pretty strong muscle. All right. Well, I used to be stronger when I did sports. I had more of a vertical jump. Oh, thought I didn't have a vertical back then. I have a less one now. All right, rest break. All right, so good pump on the calves. All right, next set, triceps and biceps. I'm gonna show you the band first, then I'm gonna show you dumbbells, and then I'm gonna show you the bar version, all right? Bar version is what we're doing in class with the squat and with the triceps, biceps, just to give you an idea. All right, so with the the triceps, 2 options. If you got nothing to anchor that bar, that band to, chest out, butt out, and you could press back here. You can do that with dumbbells as well. But there's also, I'll show you the laying down when we get the dumbbells. But you can also loop around something. I like to take the handles and slide it a little bit inside of there, and then hold on to the handle and the straps around the outside there, grabbing onto both sides there, and we're gonna press back here. All right, so I'm gonna do this one because I like it. All right, chest out, butt out. Here we go, triceps. All right, so I got the band here. I could do dumbbells here or the barbell on the ground. All right, I'll show you that one next set. Or yeah, maybe I'll show the next set. And I'll show you dumbbells afterwards. Chest out, butt out. Trying to really squeeze all the way back there. Now, if you got bands, you got dumbbells, and you got barbells, you can choose which one you want to do for this particular exercise. You don't have to stay with band for the whole workout or dumbbells for the whole workout. Now, this tends to make people slouch a bit, so watch out for that. If you're doing the laying on your back bar one, keep those elbows towards each other. Boy, it's getting me. I'll take a break there. All right, biceps. All right, with dumbbells or the bar or the band, they look very much the same. Except with the band, you're just gonna step in here, get that curl going, all right? And I'll step in both legs, make it a little bit tougher here. All right, with the biceps, with the dumbbells, again, you're gonna pull up very similar. With the bar, you're pulling up very similar. Big mistakes on biceps. People tend to pop the shoulders up and forward while they're doing that. They sometimes rock while they're doing that, or they let the elbows go behind them. So keep those elbows out in front. It's harder that way, but less pressure on the front of the shoulder, that bicep tendon. All right? We want to work the biceps, but we don't want to work the bicep tendon so much. So elbows stay to the side or slightly in front. Don't let them go behind you. Good rule of thumb with bicep tendon. If you want to take care of that, let me get one more. All right, rest break. All right, so we're looking for, again, 10 to 15 reps. We're looking for the work though. So if you don't have enough options, you need to do a few more reps because you don't have heavier weights, do that. But whenever you can, try to find a harder and harder resistance level. That's gonna get pretty good for me, to do it that way. But I'll show you the bar next here. All right, so I'm gonna lay down on the ground here to do triceps. All right, narrow hand grip. All right, so my hands are only gonna be about this wide apart on the bar. I'm not wide, I'm narrow. You may not be able to see that as well from this side angle as I do it. All right, so you do a triceps laying down here. Now I got an option. You can stay with the band or dumbbells or whatever you have going on there. If you use dumbbells, you could also do this one with the dumbbells. All right, just be careful because you're not spotting yourself, so that dumbbell could get you in the face easier than the bar can. Down here, elbow squeezing in and pressing back up. You notice I'm leaving this part of my arm fairly still as I'm doing it, so my upper arm staying pretty still. I'm lowering it like a trap door and opening it back up again. All right. A lot of times when I do this, I don't wrap my thumb around the bar. I wrap my thumb around the back side of the bar with the fingers there. That lets me pivot the hands a little bit. I can squeeze my elbows in more that way, get more focus into that tricep muscle. So 1 minute of this one, 10 to 15 reps of good, strong work. Keep working on making it better. Better posture, better technique, and then increase the weight as you can. All right, so bicep curl. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna take a wide grip with this, facing you here. Right on. Right into the work. Now this is maybe a little bit light. You see me not straining as heavy on this one. For my standard workout, I might go a little bit heavier. But if I do enough reps, it's still gonna catch me. Around 15 reps, I'll still have trouble. especially because I can dig into posture a little bit better if it's lighter. Do a couple this way here so you can see the side. I'm trying not to lean back. Shoulders are down and back, chest is out, abs are pulled in. I'm not coming up to rest break either. All right, I'm not coming up to rest. Stays in here. All right, take a little rest now. All right. So it's true for all the bicep curls, band, dumbbell, or bar. If you come up and pause here, you're missing some of the good stuff. All right, so you come up, it almost feels like a 3/4 of the way up and back down. Another mistake people make sometimes is they don't straighten their elbows that much and they end up rocking in the bicep curl. All right, this ends up making it more of a shoulder thing than a bicep muscle thing. We got to lengthen there in order to squeeze it back again. All right, so we got to drop that bar down. I mean, not suddenly or anything, but lower that down, get pretty decent extension, and then come back up. All right, so what do I want to show you next? So you can do either one. You can do the band, the standing on version, right? The hook to something version. You've got the bar, and we've got the dumbbell version here as well. We could also do, maybe I'll show you one. If you got one heavy dumbbell. If you have two lighter ones, you can do this too. You drift back and you press up right in there. But I'll show you how you can handle one heavy one. So you grab on the sides, just like this. Have a good grip though, the weight over your face. Be careful there. And just keep the elbows in right in there. So this dumbbell right here is almost the way that I was doing with the bar there, so it's fairly similar. But again, if you got one dumbbell, you can do that. If you got two lighter dumbbells, again, just stay in that hammer grip like you're holding two hammers. You lower it down and press it back up there. All right? And I'm holding really the sides of the weights just like that too. Squeeze those elbows in. If you're doing the band where you're standing up there, keep that chest out. Shoulders away from the ears, that's a big problem with that one. This one, the elbows want to go out big time, all right? So you're laying down, elbows want to go out. Standing up using the band, the shoulders want to scrunch up. All right, there you go, there's tricep. I'll hit bicep with the dumbbells here. This is significantly heavier for me. If you're using a bar or something like that, and I should give you some numbers there. 10 pounds for a bar, tricep, bicep might be a good place to go. You might go a little bit lighter, a little bit heavier. For dumbbells, you know, you're probably a little bit lighter than 10 pounds, you know, in each. But depending on who you are, I got 30s in each hand right here. And I'm just about spent there. All right, that got it. All right, so there's tricep, bicep, several options. Don't let that all confuse you though. Stay with your option and get better at it, all right? So whenever I demonstrate that one for the video, pay more attention there. We got plank back fly. All right, we got dumbbell and band. I got two lighter dumbbells for this. I got a 12 and a 10. Most people are gonna want more like a 5 for this one, okay? I'll show you a couple angles on this, and maybe I'll show you the band first. I did say I was gonna try to start with the band. All right, so I'm in a plank position, all right? Down on the ground here. I'm gonna hold on to the band with one hand. I can go on the toes or I can go on knees, and I'm squeezing out with the other. Right in there, okay? Hard exercise, hard exercise. And the band with the dumbbell, same position basically, but you're just holding a dumbbell instead of the band. All right, here we go. So a minute on one side, a minute the other side. All right. Again, sometimes it's better to think about 10 to 15 reps because a minute may be too long to handle. Remember, you got toes and you've got knees. Have your feet apart or your knees apart when you're doing this. If it's too hard for you, you can pop up to a higher knee position, whether it's with a band or with the dumbbells, and squeeze it here. With the band, I gotta let out a little bit more since I'm farther off the ground. All right, so you can do it this way. If you cannot kneel, kneeling's not a good option for you. You got the back fly. Up in here, you can do band, or the dumbbell will be very similar to that. All right, so probably spent already on that one. All right, so I'll just pretend I'm spent along with you. All right, here we go. Let's try the other side. I'll do it face on, see if this view is helpful at all. All right, chest out, butt out. I guess chest out mostly, not butt out as much, unless you're popping up on high on these. Squeezing the shoulder back. I'm not trying to bend in and then fling out. As I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep the arm fairly straight and focus on up and down. Puffing the chest out as I do it. The pause that refreshes. Chest out, shoulders away from the ear. People tend to shrug up in the neck as they do this. Try to squeeze the shoulder away from the ear as you're doing this. All right, shoulder pops down as you're coming back there. All right, whew, take a rest break. Oh, that may be your favorite one to take a rest break from right there. Whew. All right, so we're cooking along really nice here. So I'll show you the dumbbell version next. All right, so that's band version, and you might want an easier band for that one. Something that's got a little bit of a give to it. That's a pretty, that's one of our tougher ones. So that's a good challenge there. So I'll show you with the dumbbell next as the other option. But after a 30-second pause here. Whew. But as we're doing this, great chance to work on the core, but don't get in here and pop up as you're doing that, right? So try to keep the hips low, face the ground as much as you can while you're doing that one. It's harder, but the benefits are good. I'd rather you do like 5 pause, do 5 pause that are good qualities rather than 15 where you're starting to pop up and you're turning your body as you're doing it, all right? All right, so here we go. Take this one here. See, I'm not trying to turn. Squeezing my shoulder blade. Got that wide stance, abs in tight. Got 15, but I'll go for some bonus ones, right? Still on that same side. If I go anymore, I'm getting greedy. All right, my posture's gonna get a little bit yucky, so know when to pause too, know when to take your break. All right, get ready to switch sides here. Oh, see, there's still plenty of time. But boy, that one's a hard one. If you're not taking breaks, you may not be hitting the positions right. Hey. Chest out, shoulders away from the ears, squaring off the floor. Breathe a couple times, got my 15, but see if I can go for that 5 more at least. But again, sometimes I gotta rest, so I do a good quality. Alright, so I got my 5 more. You're probably done too, but if you're not, more power to you. We got a rest break, and then we got one more set. One more set on the plank back fly, and we'll have the workout done. A good workout, it's got legs, it's got some pushing, and some pulling moves. This back fly counts as one of our pulling moves, trying to work the upper back there, all right? Important area. So I'd rather you go lighter and really puff the chest out rather than go heavier and do it with your chest caved in and all your neck muscles doing all that work, okay? So humble yourself at times. For some, that does mean just a hand out to the side is what needs to be done. All right, to get the true squeeze in the shoulder the correct way there. All right, boy, I don't know which one I want to show you next. I guess I'll just stick with the dumbbell one more time. In the class, we're doing the dumbbell version of this one, just so that helps you decide. I've got like a 10 and 12 right here. If I want to max it out, I might go to 15. 20 would be like a nightmare. All right. So for a lot of people, again, 5, good range there. Here we go. Oh yeah. Whew, got the 15. That was nice. Still got plenty of time though. So I might pause for a sec here and try a few more. Remember, get that position, get that full lift, full chest out. So not full turn. When you're trying to lift higher, don't turn your body. Just squeeze the shoulder. Chest out. All right, other side. Maybe I'll do this one face on. See if that affords you any benefit there. Seeing the posture on this. All right, here we go. Again, try and keep that arm fairly straight. I do not trying to fling it, even though I want to right about now. All right, feel my core weakening, so I'm pausing a little bit more right now. I want to make sure I can brace my lower back, keep my core in tight while doing this. That's part of the exercise. Dude, just one more, 2 more. Let's see what I got. All right, got it. Solved that one. Woo! All right, good sweat, short period of time, under 40 minutes for the workout. But don't only do this. If you leave off without stretching, you're in trouble. So get a good stretch in. You need hamstrings, you need quads, you need hip, you need chest, you need triceps at the minimum. All right, so don't skip out. Don't skip out on stretch time because you will regret it later. All right, it does catch up to you, all right? Be better to do 2 sets of each of these and have time to stretch rather than go for 3 sets of each, all right? Whew. Have fun, be safe, God bless. Let me say a quick prayer. God, thank you for our muscles, thank you for our bodies. Help us to train our bodies so that they can help us. That the habits we take on, the habit of exercise, the habit of eating better, are habits that make us a stronger, both physically as well as mentally and emotionally person. And that makes us more stable, to be relied on by others, and to be helpful, out there in the world. Thank you for the friends that I get to make these videos for, God. Help them to have a good day today. Walk with them as they go through their activities, and just show them, show them your will, and show them opportunities for the day of how they can help others. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, amen. All right, guys. Woo! Good hanging out. Hopefully you like the new lift routine. Enjoy it. If you have any questions, send me a message. Jeremy@talltrainer.com is probably one of the best ways, to do it. Jump on the weekly call or something like that. But I will see you next time. So get this on repeat. Get this a bunch of times this month. All right? Have a good one. Jeremy out. God bless.